Hello everyone, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where I just want to attempt to tackle the daily challenge. Alrighty then, well I guess I'm just not going to be a beggar this time because beggars cannot be choosers. Only one choice of upgrade is offered and then also high density. That could be quite difficult to deal with on this map because I know that if nothing else, just the not having the choice of the end of the week can really stuff you around, because if you need one particular thing like a bridge and it just refuses to give it to you, then it just refuses to give it to you and you do not have any choice. Ah, that's right, it just loves to cross paths, doesn't it? Well, I guess that will do for now. I can send plenty of people along their way, and I guess block up so I don't have too many claustrophobic spawns. I guess, especially because I have high density. Let me just get on this much faster than I did before. That is at least already upgrading, and that is fine because I've got the people on there, but that is every bit of infrastructure I can get, and now adding that roundabout to my arsenal. Eventually it might come in handy, but right now it's not going to do me a great deal of good. Ooh, sneaky. I even blocked up that particular spot so that wouldn't particularly happen, but that is what happens when things expand. But hey, that is certainly, oh yes, certainly nice. Just having the oranges spawn over here changes the game. There we go. Just as long as I don't need to be using another bridge, I'm fine with whatever it can chuck at me. Now look, I am certainly blocking up virtually the entire map and using every single one of my road tiles in the process, but I mean, now that I've got, like I said, just stacks on stacks of traffic lights, I just need to be making sure that I'm directing people where I want them to go in terms of buildings. I mean, I guess if I can't get a bridge back and something spawns where I need to be using a bridge, I'll just have to consolidate it. And speaking of the devil, there we go. Purple across at least only one. At least it's not over two just yet. Not like Lisbon or anyone like that. And I shouldn't have played it and paused it again because I was just about to say perhaps before the second one spawns in, I can just look at perhaps maybe just blocking it up and moving it. But nope, there is no way I can get across there. So it is Thursday, so I think I'm just going to give it to the end of the week so I don't just blow my brain out trying to think about how I can possibly get it over there. Honestly, it would make every single color connected together, and you certainly don't want that at only 123 points. But now I also have to deal with the white, and so yeah, alrighty then, that is a little bit I guess I can ship the white over the other line. Anytime you're ready, Monday, this would be lovely. Yes. Oh, yes. And look at this. Prime position straight on down. No, don't destroy the oranges, but I'm sure there are plenty of people that are on their way for you. I can honestly continue to turn people around. Look at this. And now green across there as well. That is quite a shame because that is a long way away. I guess currently the only way I'm seeing of doing that, because I don't have a bridge, I don't have anything else, is just connected in or straight into the whites, all the way down, all the way across, and then all the way back up, because otherwise I cannot get across unless... No, I cannot get across any other way. Oh, and I've run out of road tiles. I mean, I guess I've got a couple here, so I can just do that. So I need two road tiles remaining. Hey, I can rescue you, and I'll rescue this guy. Hopefully that is enough. There we go. That is every single road tile, and that is a long way away. And so I'm glad that I'm sending them early, because otherwise they would basically not make it in time. Oh, damn. Alrighty then. I've already got people very close to that vicinity, but those greens are just getting cut off, and then now a second one as well. A second light green over there. I mean, it's not difficult in terms of getting people over there in the current form, but it's difficult to get the amount of people that need to be going over there in this current form. But honestly, even though I would love a motorway, I doubt it is going to be giving it to me. Just, it knows what you need, and it just refuses to do it. What is going to be is, wow. Wow. Only road tiles. Damn. Okay. We're playing that kind of a game. Alrighty then. So let me take those road tiles and just join every single person in then. And so I have no idea how I want to be looking at managing this long term. I almost feel as though it'd be good to somehow disconnect a couple of the greens to get them in their own lane. But really, I think otherwise there's just going to be traffic lights galore. And I guess I've got them, so I might as well use them just to at least try to attempt to help me. But like I was saying, until I can get this motorway, or I guess maybe a couple more bridges, but that is going to be a lot harder than a motorway, even at this pace. Until then, I just am going to be really struggling with the amount of people that need to be going over that line. It's such a long way. And then now with white up there again, they're a little bit trapped as well. I can't even get you through without just alright. Yes. Week 6 finally brings in the goods. I mean, to be fair, it's about 3 weeks late, but I would definitely be taking that motorway for me. And then How do I want to be doing this efficiently? I guess I'll just ship light green and white over the same line. Alright, well, it's certainly taken a hot minute, and I do have a whole bundle of row tiles still to come back to me, but at least I believe every single person is connected in, and in a way that should work for at least another 100 points. I'm just going to have to wait for the roundabout to come back to me before I see what I want to be doing with it, but I think I've also changed my mind, and I do want to be putting it down here if it will let me. Nope, not there, one up, which of course I put the motorway in the wrong spot, which doesn't allow me to do it. And so, you know what, I'm just going to wait and see how kind of happy the entire thing is with what has already got given. Hey, but yes, I feel as though I have never been so excited to see one bridge, but one bridge can certainly change the game. I guess looking around, I've got a few people that are just recovering from the whole mix around that I just did, and I've also just joined a few more people in, but I think I've also immediately found where that bridge is going to be going. Or wow, okay then, that is a purple whammy. But hey, I guess there are certainly worse things that could be done there, because I can just go ahead and connect everyone that needs to be connected in over here in like that, and it should, well, if it doesn't, that's all I can do, but it should allow everyone in this little cluster to be very fine and dandy. Look at that, all of a sudden, purples galore. I mean, I'm still wondering if there is a way I can get this white line off, and I mean, maybe for now, until I need the bridge back, I could almost afford just to bridge down and just skip the massively long way around, take some pressure off the roundabout, because I can already see that thing is breaking down, of which there is not a particular reason for the purples to be going through. Oh, but yes, I just had a double whammy, because I just had a green building, there's a double building, and I have plenty of people to be joining that in, and then I also get another bridge. I've just made this as a bit of a contraption here, just pumping these three guys up into here, just wondering if that is going to be enough or if they even get used. I'm hoping that should then allow just a little bit, you know, the odd car that is feeding that one just to not go through the entire rest of the system, and it should just make all the difference in that regard. Of course, now having an orange spawn directly on that line isn't the greatest, because I have no one that can really make it over there that isn't going to be impeded by something else. I think sadly my best option is just going to have to be just to steal from these guys, pump them straight on down, and use my final bridge to cross this river all the way over to that, and at least it won't die. But man, it's just everything is started to be connected together, or not even starting, everything has been connected together for a long time, but it's just putting the finishing touches on making sure that nothing is not interconnected. Wow, and now another white up the top there. Hey, you really just know how to put them all together between the purples up there and now the whites up there. Everyone is just attempting to go across map. But to be fair, I also have a whole bundle there, so I might just completely disconnect that, and they should be able to completely sustain that, I would hope at least. Jeez, it just loves to put everyone together, doesn't it? Look, all of the light greens, all of the purples, all of the whites, they are all just there. I think my best bet is honestly just to use one of my bridges. I don't know where the other one went. I swear I had two, but I think I'm just going to steal these three and pump them over here, because to do it any other way doesn't really make sense. It's going to take more row tiles than sense as well. And really now I'm just hoping that no, I will not have enough row tiles to get all the way over there, bar 4 or so, which I don't really have anywhere that I can spare. Maybe you can come back to me, and I guess maybe you're not in action, and that would at least allow me to connect it in and just see. Okay, 2 left. It's really not that many. What are you possibly going to be? Just that other pesky little square. Could be anything. If it's a purple, no, it's not the worst. If it's a orange, I guess they're worse. But if it's a dark green, I mean, I guess I got the dark greens right there. What would be worse? White. If it's a white, and now that I've said it, I bet it will be. But if it's a white, oh, that will ruin me. Hey, but at least I have finally just cracked 1,000 points. Honestly, that has been a very, very long time coming, but I'm actually pretty happy with how everything is traveling. I mean, it's not going to be setting any Guinness Book of World Records, but at the same time, there's no major pips, there's no major, from what I can see, just congestion or anything like that. And with one motorway at week 10, I think it is, it's doing all right. I think the entire map has virtually just gone and blocked itself up. There's a bit of a gap up here, and then I guess if I unblock down here, but otherwise there aren't too many spots that can spawn. It feels like it's quite full, but also not quite big at the same time. I feel like it needs to expand more for what it will eventually want to do, but man, I guess I'm going to need more oranges on you, which I don't have because that's everything I can pump into there. Otherwise, I need another motorway, really. Sure, yeah, just pump oranges, go, go, go. Really, I think as it approaches 2,000 points, I will take the roundabout, but it's just going to start to break down very, very rapidly. It's a big ramp up on the way up to 80 days. Oh, but another bridge, how wonderful that is. How can I possibly just afford to be pumping more people into here? Because this guy has just been fighting to the death, and I guess I'm going to be the one that dies at this rate. So, especially because now both of them have got the pips. So, I guess my main point of contention is the fact that I've got plenty, or at least probably enough up here, being 5 of them, that is going to be making all the difference. And I do not know how I can possibly get them all the way around, / all the way down to there, that's going to actually be helping. I mean, perhaps I can pump these guys through up the greens. Oh, this is really not what I want to be doing. I just want a motorway instead, but I've got 58 road tiles, but I also need to be moving that out of the way. Dangerous games. Okay. Okay. Just working myself up to it, but I will move you to there. I will rejoin the whites in just because they will need to be joined in to some extent, and then I will just finish off this line by giving them the options. I mean, it's going to take them a very long time to get there, and everyone is going to take a very long for this entire thing to fix. I mean, I guess while motorway 1 is out, I will also need some light green support. And so, you know what? I guess I'll just make an entire ring road. Look at this. I mean, the bridge cannot be straight, but I would just make it so every single person that needs to be going where they need to be going is going the right way via the ring road. And I think with that is every single person connected in that's just been rearranged via one motorway. Look at that. You move one motorway and all of a sudden you need about 1,000 road tiles. But look, I guess I would just wait and see if these guys can even make it there in time, or at least just stall it there. I have a whole bundle of cavalry just arriving. Hopefully they just go to the right one. No, not a single person seemed to. Okay, a couple of people have gone to the right one. Come on, people. There is a boatload of oranges down there right now, but surely they can just get rid of that pip. Look at that. 1 pip, 2 pips. It just needs to be fighting it. Yes, it's fighting. It's going away. Wow, that was pretty darn clutch. There were so many oranges on that line, and I don't really know if they're going to be making the trip back in time, so I certainly hope that Motorway 1 can get its act together sooner rather than later. It still has people going across it, but man, this is... that was very lucky. And now purple's dying. How all of a sudden is purple dying? I have one more house for you, and that's everything. Oh no, I don't. I lie. I've got more people that, to be fair, can go along the ring road, and I think that it's just going to have to be what it has to be. Once again, I don't even know if they can make it over there in time, but man, maybe if they take the motorway and they leave it in just connected for a split second, but otherwise it will not be good. And now another orange down there. I cannot afford that. Let's just see. Is anyone going to choose this guy? I really do doubt it. I believe that these couple of trips are just going to be taken by the guys that just left. I guess I should also join that one in because really everybody is dying, but I cannot believe that I've made it over 2,000 points. It is very close, and will you make it? I do not believe it. It was very close, but I do not think that anyone else was going to be very near. But man, just to make it, of course, the 99 days. Of course, you had to do me dirty like that, but 21:36 on this kind of a map with that kind of a ring road, honestly, there is nothing else you can do when it's no choices and you get to 10, 12, whatever weeks and you only have one motorway. There is really nothing else you can do, and give it another 5 seconds and it probably would have been fine. And so I guess the ring road can probably work because there's not that much traffic on there.